What's up, YouTube? This is Adam from This Garden Rocks, coming to you from Jersey. I'm here giving you a garden tour of all my plants and vegetables in my backyard. Want to let everybody know that even if you have a small backyard like I do, you can still rock out with gardening. It is April 17th, 2022. So up first is my June-bearing raspberries. They're starting to come out. These are secondary canes. I'll do another video specifically on raspberries. Raspberries grow on secondary canes, and right down there, if you could see, are my small first year canes. They won't get raspberries, but my secondary canes will. So these are June bearing, so hence the name. I'll be getting raspberries in a month or two. These are my June bearing strawberries. Again, this is about 4 feet wide by about maybe 7 feet in length, and it's ready because we had some nice warm weather in the 70 degrees 75 degrees a few days ago. It's a little chilly today, but starting to get flowers. Don't mind the wind. If you hear the wind, it's a little windy today. So we got raspberries here. Not raspberries, I'm sorry, strawberries here with nice beautiful flowers starting to bloom. My dog Daisy. Hi, say hi Daisy. She's here, just keep me company out here in the backyard. My backyard is pretty small. It's about 35 feet in length, 50 feet wide. We have a few other things in here. So I do grow a lot of stuff in pots as well, not only in the ground. So I got strawberries over here growing as well. These are June bearing. So both the ones before in the raised bed and this one will get me strawberries in June or May. This one is my ever-bearing strawberry. And again, if you comment below, I could do more videos on strawberries or raspberries. This one's ever-bearing, so therefore it will be giving me actually strawberries from June to the first frost. First frost. And again, I'm growing these strawberries like the ones in the raised bed in a pot. They will be June-bearing. Then I have blueberries, right? Blueberries in the pot, but they're two different species. You can grow blueberries if you have one type of species of blueberries, but to get more blueberries, you kind of need 2 or more different types of blueberries. And I could do another video. I'll do another video on blueberries as well. Strawberries, I'm gonna actually, in these pots over here, I'm gonna grow some radishes. Radishes germinate pretty quickly, and they give you a harvest in about 20 to 40 days. Very quick turnover with radishes. Now once that's done, I'll be putting in my jalapeno peppers. I'll be doing a video on that. Come along over here. Right here are more ever-bearing, not June-bearing, ever-bearing strawberries. They're starting to get a little bit, since they get less sun, they can still grow. Doesn't mean they need full sun, but they have less sun than the other strawberries. But they'll give me, again, until the first frost date, they will give me strawberries. Have my daffodils there. I do grow sunflowers and sunflowers. And this, I just unwrapped maybe a couple days ago, my fig tree. And I'll do a video on my fig tree as well, and what you need to do to even get a fig tree or fruit trees in general. And then over here in this garden, right now there's nothing here, but once the ground temperature gets to be about 60, not air temperature, but ground temperature gets to be about 60 degrees or higher come end of May, I'll then be putting my tomatoes in here. And again, this is maybe about 12 feet by maybe 3.5 feet, 4 feet. And it fits about 8 to 10 tomato plants. Also inside, I have a greenhouse going. So it's a small greenhouse that fits into the corner of my dining room, and it's about 5 feet tall by 3 feet wide by 2 feet back. It has 4 shelves. I grow aloe plants. It's a little chilly out there. Aloe plants don't do well with temperatures below 60. So I keep them inside when it's below 60, and then I bring them back outside. And I could do a whole video on that. And then these are my tomatoes that have germinated over the last few days. and they're doing pretty well, starting to grow. If you could see closely, they're starting to get their true leaves, which are these things right here. Not that, but this small little leaf, that's a true leaf, right? And so I have a bunch of them. I'll be giving some away to friends and family. And I'll do a whole new video on cherry tomatoes and aloe plants and how to transplant them and transfer them. I'll be creating a video on those. In the front yard, where my wife lets me do some gardening, I'm only allowed this little area right here. I have, during the summer, I plant zucchinis here, I plant squash, I plant radishes. I also do, actually, in the summer I grow cucumbers, and I actually pick them, so I could do a video on cucumbers as well. I have my lavender plant, which is a perennial, starting to come up. See, there's green leaves there. And then right here, I have my Navajo blackberry perennial. It comes back year after year. These are second-year canes, so I'm going to get lots of blackberries this year. I have a few blackberries coming up, plants coming up there. And then I have also here an ever-bearing raspberry plant. Ever-bearing that, these guys, unlike the June-bearing, they come up on their first-year canes. They grow, you cut them down in the winter, and then in the fall, a little bit before the fall, September, October, they will give you raspberries, hundreds of raspberries. So I'll do videos on my raspberries as well. So if you like this content and you enjoyed what I was saying, please comment, like, subscribe, and remember, even your garden can rock too.